Hello, this is going to be a reading for Virgo for March 2025. My bad. Ciao, Virgin. What do we have for Virgo 2025? We're about to have an eclipse. I should have did an eclipse reading. I'll probably still do it. A partial solar eclipse in Aries, to be exact. That's why Aries energy is so prominent. Too many. Karma and concern. Okay. So somebody is concerned about some kind of karma that they're getting, Virgin. This clock is in the background. The clock is ticking. I feel like somebody knows that. Can't be good karma. Well, good karma is called dharma, isn't it? So a commitment. There's some kind of concern about karma that has to do with a commitment. This is at the solar. This is messing with somebody's confidence. This is somebody's joy. Somebody committed to something that brought karma when it came to somebody's joy. Maybe this is like a scam or something. Someone married someone for money, or let's see. Manipulation, wow. And rich guy. So it's definitely some kind of manipulation, spell work, is manipulation, lies, something that, and lies become witchcraft when it starts to affect the physical. It's one thing to get yourself out of something, but it's another thing to bring somebody else in something, a lie that affects their life. If you can't lie without doing that, then you need to just accept your consequences. But there's a rich guy here who's either being manipulated. Maybe this person is being manipulated into giving a commitment. Let's see. Achievement. This is an achievement, okay? I feel like this is a feminine energy putting spell work or manipulating a masculine rich guy. Courthouse, unexpected money. Yeah, somebody's trying to get something out of somebody. With karma here, this could be spiritual court, protection. Somebody's protected. Good. And what is at the crown? Somebody been protected from the gate, though, from the jump. Before whoever did, chose to do this person was protected. And whatever you got or however far whoever got in this Virgo, it was meant for them to get that far. These green cards with these money cards always remind me of you. I don't know why when I see green, I think of Virgo so much. One more, please, Spirit, for my Virgin. Ascending. Nice. I like it, Virgin. So I do think this is some kind of spiritual court. And I feel like you are going to ascend financially, but you're also ascending spiritually. Maybe your spiritual ascension has something to do with your financial or your physical entity attachment. Oh, yeah, karma here in this concern. Somebody is worried. They got an entity attachment. What's under that? A mature man. Transition. Somebody might be transitioning, a mature man. Blue. I feel like somebody thought they achieved, scamming or tricking some rich guy, but this rich man was protected. I feel like this person was blessed by spirit. That's why they're rich. Good. It's not a lot of that going on anymore. That's something. Is it like a rocket or something? I want to shoot rockets. I'm gonna look and see. Look on the little things they got to do out here. Ace of Wands. Giving me Leo energy. Somebody is worried about this energy. I'm gonna put that at the center of the reading. Virgo. 1 second. This cleanse, man. I'm happy I'm doing it though, but I can't wait. And then I messed up, so I'm 3 days in the hole. Okay, yeah, I was going to do that like that. And then this comes out in the reverse. So this 3 of Swords, though, is like the 3 of Pentacles. This is somebody you were working with. Doesn't have to be a relationship. It's some kind of words or lies or something that was told. It could be heartbreak, but I feel like it's more so a group of people you were working with. It didn't work out, and I feel like they left you holding the swords. They everybody left you, put all the blame on you. And maybe that's why somebody's afraid of this karma. It's some kind of energy here. Ace of Wands giving me Leo energy. Could very well be Virgo with this Ace of Wands. Maybe you're a cuspy or maybe not. You guys share that Strength card. You have a lot of fire in you, Virgo. You're a worker. The 10 of Pentacles. This is a challenge, and it's somebody is being buried by this money. This could be an inheritance this Ten of Pentacles, somebody dying and then somebody else getting something. This could have been a plan. This could have been this plan to plot to bury somebody, and that's what somebody's worried about. Somebody left somebody holding all the shit. There's an entity attachment here too. Karma, manipulation, some kind of spell work here. The spirits, this isn't just a plot, you know, as far as like a scam. This is deeper than that. We got the Page of Wands in the reverse. That's the past energy. So somebody was immature, and they were probably thinking with their wand. Somebody saw that somebody was fruitful. I feel like somebody was blessed. They were fruitful. This could be you, Virgo. I feel like something you got with some people and they got you mixed up in something, or somebody you know, or somebody tried to do this to you. They did this for money, married you for money, probably tried to call out a hit, you know? Damn, look like the entity attachment. Well, someone that would do this, narcissists, these people do have entity attachments. And if you were intimate with this person, you probably need to do some healing. It says you're protected, but I would still go do some healing. You got the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you're having to put your cups back together, your emotions, your heart. Maybe you're working. Maybe you're burying your emotions and your heart and stuff into working. You did something immature before. You didn't think about something. You were thinking with your wand. You were impulsive. You were totally being manipulated. It happens, especially lately. You know, all of this scamming and stuff is people are just now starting to catch on to a lot of it. Because it's pretty new, you know. Within the last, 4 or 5 years, it's been like everything has been a scam. Even big companies that aren't supposed to, I feel like everybody's scamming. Something wrong with our society. It's like, I don't know what this is. What's hidden? Eight of Wands. Somebody is holding on to some kind of energy. Somebody is mastering some kind of energy that was thrown at them. I feel like somebody knows somebody been doing some spell work or sending some energy. Somebody's out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles, but they're really not. They're out in the cold, but they're working with another group, maybe doing, maybe it's not officially working with the group. Maybe this isn't like a group that you're, but it's just people around doing the same kind of thing you're doing. Yeah, somebody, this Strength card, this is you. This is the Virgin that's on the Strength card. And she's taking a second to look at things from another perspective. I think you're definitely in your magician bag. I feel like somebody tried to magician you and they didn't know you're the magician, Virgo. I love how this came out, and this is you. This is your part of the Strength card. And that's so cute. And you're taking a minute you're doing your Virgo thing. I mean, it's kind of hermity, You're at the castle, the beast castle, helping him put together the castle while you're, learning about the magus while you're there with him. taking a second. This is what's hidden. Nobody knows what this is, what's going on with you, and what this is. They think all of these wands. That's what I think. Yep, they think you're buried. Who got? Somebody got this. Damn, I don't remember, but it was like somebody thinks somebody is buried. I think it was an Empress though. It was. I don't know why I'm getting masculine energy with you. Probably because it's the rich guy and stuff that I think that people are trying to get over on. It's too many. What's in the current energy with this achievement? I feel like this took a lot of courage for you to... This took courage. Maybe you weren't into, like, spirituality or something. Maybe you were more into, like, religion, and you had to step out the box because these people are doing spell work on you, too, you know? Maybe this awakened that magician energy in you. Maybe you didn't look. Hermit and the star, you're healing. That's what you're doing right here. That's what's hidden. The Hermit is in the jacuzzi, you know, hanging out. He's the star. You went within. I feel like you know some shit, too. I feel like you done learned some healing, something. You represent that. You represent the healing, the stomach. Maybe you started listening to your gut. That's your twin right there. That stomach is no joke for you, Virgo. It's a gift and a curse. But you should know how to use it as a gift. That's your second person, is your stomach. Your second brain. And it's supposed to be bigger than the top brain. You got this 9 of Cups in the reverse. Overdoing something. Are you being a perfectionist when it comes to this healing? You're looking for perfection in your healing journey. Virgo, are you overdoing it? I don't think you can overdo it, but I think that you can expect results that maybe you need to be a little more practical in the results. Like, you know, a lot of times with healing too, you don't see the results until you get out and just start living again. And then just shit just starts glowing again. It's weird. It's like the action. You have a Knight of Pentacles here. This has taken a very long time. I feel like this healing that you've been doing. Because you've been very particular with it, very ticky. That's why people think you dead and shit. Because you've been healing for real. They tried to really... Somebody might have tried to poison you or really make you sick or something. There's a King of Cups right here in the reverse. Sitting on top of a Pentacles, a King of Pentacles throne. Might be you. This is definitely Leo's reading. Like, it sounds a little bit like Leo's reading. Like it's some pimp, you know, that sent his chick after a rich guy. It's like a pimp, look, an entity attachment. That's who's attached to this chick. They weren't successful. You got Aquarius, Virgo energy here. I think that's such a dope combination. Aquarius and Virgo. I think that's a hell of a dope combination right there. I think that could really be a combination that really kind of completes each other. Well, they are Leo. They're the opposite. I mean, that makes sense. I think that you would be really dope with the Aquarius. If you can get past their quirkiness, or one that maybe that isn't so quirky. They're more mechanical, you know, and how they handle themselves. All aquas are quirky though, but they're very... innovative. And with your perfectionist and your attention to detail, that innovation with attention to detail, you know what I'm saying? That's like, that's giving me like, that's some good shit right there. And aquas are high. It's kind of like Sagittarius. I'm pretty sure they're better at the details than we are, because they're fixed, but it's more of a big picture type of person. So you could go in there and take care of the details. Aquarians are geniuses. They really are. So are you guys. Are very smart. And you do the work. That's my favorite thing about you. I always say it. I love your work ethic. It's everything. I love working too. People try to stop me from working though, because they know that that's how I heal. Here you're going into hermit mode though. Maybe you heal both ways. Maybe you needed to know that. Maybe you needed to know that you could heal by non-action as well as action, Virgo. That's part of that magician. That's what I learned about my, spiritual gifts and stuff like that. And why I King of Pentacles. It's in the upright. That is, hold on, Virgo, trying to stay organized with this cleanse, and I'm doing good, so happy about that. Excuse me. Excuse me. One more. You got the King of Pentacles here. I feel like that's you. And I'm about to pull underneath here. I feel like, damn, this is giving me like Virgo, Aquarius again, Excuse me. You're on this King of Pentacles throne. You're the King of Pentacles on the air sign throne, and here you're the star, the Hermit and the star. So I definitely feel like Age of Aquarius, Virgo. Maybe you have Aries in Virgo or something. Or Mars in Virgo or something. Or maybe your Virgo energy is like in Aquarius or in Aries or something. Because we're in the Age of Aquarius, I just feel like we're, you know. 3 of Pentacles, that's this card right here. Yeah, these people were manipulating you. They were working together. Could have been like 3 people working together to manipulate you. I feel like this is spiritual court too. Yeah, they were trying to sacrifice you. Look. Here's, you know, all three of these are connected. The Three of Swords. This Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. It's like they left you to take the blame for something or something. And this was a sacrifice. Ooh, it's giving me like, oh my goodness. It's giving me Big U and Nipsey. I mean, who knows? Big U could have been, well, they say, I'm just saying, he could have been responsible for it or set it up or something. But don't let them do that. That's like, I said, did I post that? I said taking Big U for Nipsey's murder is like giving up R. Kelly instead of P. Diddy. It is. It's like giving up R. Kelly instead of P. Diddy. And you know, it's a huge difference between a dude just being a perv and somebody trafficking girls and exploiting and murder and abuse. You know, they was trying to get you R. Kelly at first. I was trying to tell y'all, R. Kelly, if anything, I'm telling you, when it comes to whores and stuff like that, that little girl, if she was being pimped by her dad and mother and stuff like that, R. Kelly is probably the reason why she was even treated well. You know, because that's her client. He likes her. You know, you got to understand things like that. Like, that probably gave her a little clout, you know, with her pimp family. If you're going to punish anybody, it needs to be the parents, the pimp parents. Like, what the heck is wrong with people? Like, all the way. That's crazy to me. You know, do nothing to the pimp parent. And see, that's how you know what's coming up on this earth. Is all this pimping stuff, to where they let the crime, that's a crime, and they let it go. And the other girl too, the one that killed her trick because she was mad at her pimp, they let her out too. The girl that, forgot her name, the one that Rihanna got out of jail. For all this time, or how many years it's been, you've been putting in the atmosphere for these pimps to be stealing from the divine feminine energies and blocking people out and stuff like that. So that's what's going to happen. You think you could do that to the divine feminine energies? They're the divine feminine. Everything that happens to them happens to all feminine. So y'all been helping these dudes and cultivating, stealing from the divine feminine energy, and being enslaved too. So now they're calling in ISIS and all the pimps and stuff like that. And they already been telling you, you know, I think that is that comment. They already been telling you after 30, you know, good for them, even if you got money and stuff like that. It's like, you gotta put all that stuff together. These guys hate women, you guys, and they're using you to further their agenda because they need your energy, as always. And you help them. You help them, and it's really about to be some shit. But anyways, you got these people trying to sacrifice you. It ain't gonna work. They're not gonna be able to move on to calmer waters. I feel like you got this King of Swords again. This Aquarian energy. This courthouse. This could be a lawyer. This could be spiritual court, though. This could be like Archangel Michael, you know, in this spiritual court. But it could be real court. It could be both. Probably, I mean, if it's real court, then it's spiritual too, for sure. Somebody definitely been stealing for a long time. Somebody you were in a commitment with. A Queen of Swords in the reverse. Look, and she's on the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles throne. She's a liar. That King of Pentacles came out. Look, King of Pentacles. But that King of Cups came out, and he was on the the King of Pentacles throne. Yeah, I feel like this, they didn't get away with this. There's a King of Swords here and a Queen of Swords. He's cutting her ass out. This is the advice. This is for, you need to know, Virgo, whoever your counterpart, whoever you are with this commitment, whoever you are married to, I'm just saying that. Something with some business and some money, some relationship. This Queen of Swords, the feminine energy that you were with, that was lying and shit, they're saying no mercy. You got to be cold with this one. Look, Queen of Cups in the reverse with the, I told you there might have been 3. She's on the Queen of Swords throne. Oh, man, this is like in the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is like hitman energy. Or this could be somebody serving somebody. Yeah, I feel like they're telling you to cut this shit. You gotta be cold. You gotta go cold on nonchalant. They're dead, Virgo. They are dead. They don't even exist no more. That's how you gotta be with them. And get you some money. That's all that matters in this situation with them, is what you're getting tangibly, because they're manipulators and liars. So you can't take their word. You can't get emotional nothing. You can't get spiritual nothing. They're taking that from you. They're trying to get that from you. You know, the only thing that you can get from this is something physical, tangible, and going about your business. Because all of these people here, you know, they're all swordsy. And they're not. This Queen of Cups is manipulative. The Queen of Swords is just a liar and cold and cruel. The Queen of Cups is manipulative, and she's cold too. And you got this King of Swords and this Knight of Swords on your side, though. It's like the masculine against this dark feminine energy. I was just talking about that. I said, unless Trump, maybe he is going to do the right thing. Sir, these hoes up fresh. They walking papers. That's the only thing that's going to save America. I promise you. Otherwise, y'all don't even understand what y'all have done. You figure you're going to know soon. And they revving up too. So you got this 10 of Cups in the reverse with this ascending. You're dropping this dynamic, these people. This could have been a whole social scene that you were around. Look, this 10 of Cups, he's in the upright, but we was just talking about him. It's too many. I feel like I want to take that, though, because I feel like Spirit is offering you a new cup. I feel like you want some kind of emotional fulfillment now. I think that you're a hard worker, and that's what you're missing. And I think that you're going to get it. Scorpio energy. Maybe it's Scorpio. 10 of Swords. Ugh. I do feel like this, though. Like, you've been betrayed, backstabbed, and Spirit is going to be giving you a new cup. That's what I think. This is God. I don't think you have to worry about no 10 of Swords. That's from the past. These people from the past did this. The Spirit's going to give you a new cup, Virgo. You got the Sun in reverse. This Emperor in the reverse. I wonder why that's at the bottom of the deck. 6 of Pentacles. Maybe this has something to do with a father figure. Somebody you looked up to. Somebody was lying to you. I said this was happening a long time. Look, somebody was lying to you, stealing and lying to you. I feel like it's part of this group. It's somebody, a father figure, somebody you respect. And two women. An Aries or a Leo, and a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Swords in reverse. It was a group effort to do this to you, to take from you, to steal from you. But you're going to get it back. You might not get it all back, but you'll get it back. I feel like you're going to unexpectedly get it back, get something back. That's why I think this is spiritual court. Because if you're going to regular court, then I think you need to be in this energy, though, in order to win this spiritual court. You got to be cutting people off. They don't want these people to have anything from you anymore. That's why they're telling you about this. You know, we make the wrong decisions with people. We invest in the wrong people, and then Spirit tries to wake us up. What's the Ace of Wands? I think you're going to get some new energy and some new, a new love. Maybe some new inspiration, maybe from this love. That's going to give you some energy to put, you know, work some more. I mean, that might not sound like anything to anybody else, but I love to work, so energy to work, to create, you know, is all right with me, Virgo. I think it's all right with you too. Yeah, this is new energy. You're defending yourself. I feel like you're going to get this from defending yourself. Again, this unexpected money and stuff like this, these gifts from Spirit, is because you're defending yourself from these people. They don't want, Spirit doesn't want you around these people at all. It might be life or death. Look, I'm telling you, that's why they don't want you around these people. They try to sacrifice you and shit. They are trying to sacrifice you. What am I talking about? Judgment. Yeah, this is being judged. They tried to frame you or something. Like, tried to make you take the judgment or something. It didn't work. This was Knight of Cups in the reverse. This was cruel. There was no love, no kindness, no empathy, no nothing in this. Somebody was just cold, cruel, manipulative, emotionally, somebody's corrupt, just completely corrupt. Yeah, you're coming out of feeling stuck. And this is that I was saying, you're stocking up those wands, you know, that's what's hidden. And you're not stuck. So I feel like the work is what keep you from not being stuck, though. You go into your work. You started putting these cups back together, your embarrassment, your pain, your emotions. Good, Virgo, you're grounded, you know. They weren't able to have you all over the place, all messed up. Yeah, Three of Swords. This is, you're heartbroken, but you're getting over this. But I feel like that's what you're putting out. But you're definitely healing from this, them trying to sacrifice you. But I'm saying that with the entity attachment and stuff, this could have been like really, yeah, Ace of Cups. They were trying to take your blessings. Make you bitter so that you know, refuse love, or that love isn't magnetized to you. What is that? They doing all kind of stuff out there. Okay, so you got the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you are kind of stressed about it, but you're healing. You're healing. I think that you are stressed about it. You're remembering things, but that's all part of healing too. People don't want to remember. They don't want to go back over things. You gotta think about things, cry about it, let it hurt, let it burn, until you can think about it and laugh. Until you can talk about it, and you know, that's how you know you're healed. If you can't, you know, think about it, you repressing stuff, that's not healing. Nine of Cups in the reverse. You got that here too. It's clarifying itself again. I definitely feel like you are you're overdoing something, Virgo, when it comes to this healing. I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, like, look, achievement, you're healed, okay? I feel like you're stuck. I feel like you've become a habitual healer. And you're like stuck in this healing cycle. You don't want to come out. And you like it. That's good. You could probably get stuck because you're the Hermit and you like being by yourself. And once you go through all this type of shit, make you not want to be around nobody. And you are in this perpetual state of healing. I want you to come out. I feel like your protection is higher than it's ever been. Yeah, I feel like they want to give you this cup. Somebody wants to give you some love, Virgo. Spirit. I feel like your person has arrived in the frequency. And they're trying to get you ready. You know, you've been hurt. They're trying to get you ready. There's a plan. Look, something has been taking a long time, but there's a plan. Somebody can't fight you no more. And you needed to get all this drama out of your life in order to even have love. You got this surrounding your love, you know? You're about to have something really beautiful, Virgo. This was all for a reason. I feel like this love that you're about to have is you got ascending to. That's crazy. I feel like it's going to be worth everything that you've been through and more. I feel like you're not even going to remember, and that's how you know you really healed. You don't even damn, that did happen, didn't it? Dang. I mean, that's, you know, even stronger than being able to laugh and talk about something when you forget, like, man, they did do me dirty like that. I forgot. That's how you know you've been happy. You've been getting that good. You've been getting that belly fed, because you know that's your second head. That's what you getting. That's what you getting, Virgo. Lady Liberty's here. I'm only taking 3 because this isn't a real card, but I like it, so I keep it in there. Lady Liberty. 4 Cups, you out of the cold and you're not being confused with the 7 of Cups. There's an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse here, though. I feel like that's these people was trying to get an Ace of Pentacles, trying to get some kind of blessing. Maybe they didn't know that that wasn't your blessing. Maybe they didn't know that you got to physically work for your money, but you're blessed with the strength. You're the strength card and love. They was trying to get money. They didn't want no damn love. I feel like they were trying to get something that you didn't have. It wasn't in your signature. Like King of Pentacles in the reverse. And a Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this was the fake you. Trying to come in and be on your throne. And this is past. Six of Cups. Friends, family. This Ten of Cups in the reverse. These people that betrayed you. This commitment. You know, this could have been... Ugh. I feel like it's three main culprits, and then they probably got all kind of people in your, you know, because that's what they do. Try to ruin your life. Try to curse your family, curse your bloodline. They don't just be after you. That's the thing you got to understand, too. Oh, I'm so happy I don't got no kids and stuff like that, because I don't give a fuck. But if I had kids, it would be hard, especially little kids. Because they start attacking your family. They go for your whole family. The Sun. And, oh, if you start bringing your people in to help and come in to work with these people, that's your ass. They done already turned. They already... The same thing you helping them do to people, that's the same thing they're going to do to you. Turn everybody against you. Not you particularly, Virgo, but... I'm just saying how these people do. Everybody you know turn their back on you. You won't know what's going on. They'll be trying to set you up, make you crazy. All the shit that you was doing, that's what's going to happen. And some of y'all got kids and shit. That's terrible. These people don't care. They don't care. These men, these evil fucking men, and then their hoes, because they're going to pull out their hoes. They probably going to pull out the hoes that you've been hanging with, too. I mean, oh, Lord. Nope. You can have that. Justice in reverse. I don't see how y'all get involved with that shit. The Sun in reverse, Justice in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. Ugh. You gotta cut these people off. You gotta be this King of Swords energy, because these people are just, they're disgusting. They are disgusting. They are purposely, look, Virgo, you got somebody here that just really is trying to get rid of you for your money. Like, they're still trying. They're going to keep trying. It's like you got to cut these people off, or they just going to keep trying. Yeah, they're watching you, spying, this family. You know, they don't have any remorse. That's how you know it's entity attachments. When people do this kind of stuff, they get caught, they're getting karma, and they're still spying, watching, and trying to, you know, that's demonic. That's that secret society AI attachment. It's like a hive mind. You don't have your mind anymore. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to get an equal give and take now with this, with Spirit. I think it's done. I think I'm done. Yeah, you got this Ten of Swords in the reverse. And you got this Ten of Swords. It's clarifying this Ten of Swords. It's like you're coming out of it, but again, you got to stay away from these people, because this Ten of Swords is like trying to keep you stuck in a Ten of Swords. Like, it's not over, you know, and it's never over. Like, constantly sticking swords in your back. Constantly giving you some kind of disappointment. Look, you know, you're having to defend yourself, because it's like they're trying to, everything you work on, they're trying to give you disappointment, and this is your work. You rule this. And maybe, yeah, take care of your stomach. Listen to your gut, Virgo. This is what I got for you. You're gonna be good. After all of this, you get an ascending, you're protected, you've achieved some kind of healing journey, you're a healer now. And once you're a healer, I mean, you don't need nothing. That's being autonomous. That's true autonomy, being a healer. And then once you transfigure, that's ascending. Maybe you are going to do that. Maybe that's what this is. I mean, honestly, you kind of do have to become this way, like extra perfectionist about to be able to get into that God body and ascend. I was talking about that with somebody else too. I forgot. This daggone cleanse, man. This shit. I'm sleepy, but I'm not. I don't know what I feel. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. And don't worry. Get over all of this. You are. Everything is good. You're all good. You got love and equal give and take coming. So, and you're a healer. I think it's worth it. Anything you went through, if you're a healer in the end, it was worth it. Even without the love and the money and the, you know what I'm saying? But you got that too, so that's what I have.